Pillar number 1, listing products to sell. Obviously, if you're going to have an online store and you're going to ask people to buy your items, you got to have products in your store, right? Now, the key is, what kind of items do you put in your store? I get asked that question all the time. David, what are you selling? David, what category are you selling? What kind of items? And the answer is honestly anything and everything. I really, really mean that. You don't want to get so caught up in what item will sell, okay? Jot this down in your notes. Just look for items that people will buy. That's it, okay? When I first got started a year ago in February in 2014, I opened up my store. I was brand new just like you, okay? And I went through the same thing. I said, all right, there's so many things that you can sell. And I started doing some research. And then I just asked myself, you know what? I'm just going to make this really, really simple. I ran a little exercise through my head and I had a notepad in front of me. And all I did was just jot some things down. So I'm going to run through that same exercise with you and encourage you to participate, okay? So here's what you want to ask yourself. What did I buy in the last 30 days? Or what did I buy in the last 90 days? Go ahead and jot those things down. And ideally, you don't have to make a list of 50 items or 100 items. You can just make a list of 30 items, okay? Not that hard. So go ahead and make a list of the last 30, things that you bought in the last 30 days. If it wasn't that many things, ask yourself, what did you buy in the last few months, okay? Then go ahead and ask yourself, what did you buy for someone else in the last 30 days? Or what did you buy someone else in the last 90 days? All right. I'm going to go ahead and make a pause break for you for a few seconds. And if you want, you can hit the pause button on your video while you do this exercise. And when you're done making this list, you can come back. And again, please participate in this exercise. Really jot down this list because this is really what's going to help you get started in your store. Okay, so go ahead and hit the pause button on your screen. All right, so did you make your list? Awesome. Now, here's what you're going to do, okay? You're going to go ahead and now pick out the top 10 items from this list, okay? And here's the best way you can do it. You got to ask yourself another question, all right? The obvious answer is, if someone bought my item, someone else buys these items too, okay? But the question you want to ask is, how many times do people buy this item a month? Or how many times do people buy this item a day, okay? If the answer is a little bit, then you want to go ahead and just cross that item off your list. For example, you might have bought recently a replacement rubber band for your vacuum cleaner. That's a very specific item. It's a very niche item. Go ahead and cross off the items on your list that only a little bit of people buy a month, all right? And you want to just keep the list of only the items that a lot of people buy a month. I'll give you a couple examples. When I first started and made this list, I wrote down all sorts of things. I wrote down a wallet because I had to get a new wallet. I wrote down kitchen knives. I wrote down glassware, coffee mugs, coffee maker, a toaster, a Vitamix, all sorts of stuff. But one of the things that I wrote down was a pair of sunglasses, okay? I remember buying this pair of sunglasses either in downtown Huntington Beach or at the mall. It was a cheap pair of sunglasses, one of those $5, $10 cheapy pair of sunglasses that you see normal everyday people wearing down the street. Nothing special, right? So I said, how many people buy these sunglasses a month or a day? And I said, wow, you know what? A lot of people buy these sunglasses. And after I made my list, I went back on Amazon, on different websites, and started doing some research. And what do you know? I found people on Amazon selling these darn sunglasses for $2.80, $3 at most. And I said, oh my gosh, I bought this for $10. So then I went around on eBay and found other people selling the exact same pair for $8, $9, $10, $12. And I said, wow, I'm going to try this out. And guess what? When I first started listing that item, it sold right away. Okay, so now that you've been crossing off things on your list and looking at which ones that a lot of people are buying, I want you to go ahead and just circle 10 items on that list. Just try to pick out the top 10 items. And in the next few lectures, I'm going to show you how to do some market research and exactly how to list these items.